I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next. I need my bag, just run me the check. Cable was mine, I ain't taking less. I told them all I'm as real.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kendall, and this is Mr. Ryan. He likes the Patriots just like me.
Kendall, good morning. Back in the studio.
Good morning.
Early morning, but not as early as usual, right?
Yeah, not as early as usual.
Week 7 is upon us in the NFL, Kendall.
And week 7 is upon us. You know, it's going to be a good week for football.
Okay, so the Patriots, 1-5. They lost last week to Houston. We don't want to dwell on that. Houston is going to be a Super Bowl contender, right?
Houston is legit a Super Bowl contender now.
Okay, but we do have some positive news from last week, right?
We do.
With who?
Drake Maye got some playing time.
All right, you called it. You said it's time to put Drake Maye in.
Yeah, I called it after
in.
the 49ers lost.
He had some really spectacular moments in that game.
He did. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, one fumble.
I think, yeah, but he was getting the ball downfield. He really looked good at times in that game. He ran the ball 5 times.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we have a lot to look forward to moving forward with the quarterback situation.
Yeah, I mean, we might have some news to look forward to.
Now, do we think that Drake Maye will be the starting quarterback for the rest of the season?
Yes.
I think so, too. I think we're in that. That's the direction we're headed in right now.
Yeah, I think the future is bright with this kid.
Okay, so just to jump over real quick, this week they play in London against the Jaguars.
They do.
I think he has a really good opportunity to shine on the world stage.
I think he does too.
And
is this going to be a Mac Jones? Are we going to see some Mac in London?
I don't know. We'll see. I think that I think Trevor Lawrence will still start the game, although he's not doing great this year. But I think it'll be a great matchup to see Drake Maye in London. That's a Sunday morning game early.
Yep.
But back to Drake Maye for a minute, though. I mean, his stats were pretty good. I mean, his first NFL start.
Yeah, his first NFL start at home in the throwbacks, that was cool.
First pass of over 35 yards since what year? Since Tom Brady was here.
Yeah, since Tom Brady left,
Actually, it's the third time they've had a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
Over 35 yards since Tom Brady. I mean, that's not good.
Not good, but
the
it's kind of
pass was
cool
good.
to see.
So we hope to see more of that this week.
Yeah, it was
sure.
Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi, it's Cam Newton, Bailey Zappi, and now Drake.
But that's a long time to only have 3 35-yard passes for a touchdown since Tom Brady was here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tom Brady, how's he doing each week in the booth?
I think he's looking better.
Yeah, he is. He's doing good. He's doing good. He must be watching your show, Kendall.
He must be watching it somewhere.
London this week, though. So you have the Pats?
Yeah.
I have the Pats, too. I think one of these days I'm going to get this right when I pick the Pats.
Yeah, I think we're both going to get the Pats right eventually this season.
We've been doing okay with our other picks, but when we pick the Pats, we haven't been doing too good so far. So Drake Maye, we hope to see more of that this week. Injuries, he's on the injury report, though.
Yeah, he's on the injury report, but I saw clips of him practicing yesterday. He had no bandage on, no nothing on, so I think that's a good sign that he's cleared to start.
They didn't show any concern this morning.
No.
I was watching some of the
reports. But you know what is concerning, though? Stevenson, he hasn't been at practice the last couple of weeks.
That's another thing that we have to watch.
Maybe this is going to be a Antonio Gibson game.
Anybody else on the injury list that we need to worry about this week?
I mean, Connor Dudder played last week, but I don't really know.
Okay, well,
I mean, the tackle's out. The left tackle's out.
So other than Drake Maye, we want him to have a good game. But what else do they need to do to win this week?
Okay, what do they need to do? Backtrack what you did wrong last week and the weeks before. Win this game. You need some points on the board. No fumbles, no INTs, and the defense has to play better.
Yeah, coaching too. Right?
Yep.
And I just feel like
we have to figure out how to track. We have to figure out how we're going to sack T-Law. He was a good quarterback, but this year he's taking a down step. But I think the Pats can pull something out.
No turnovers.
No turnovers.
Right.
By offense or defense. No fumbles by the offense. That wasn't good last week.
Okay, Sunday morning. I'll be up early watching the game. You going to watch the game?
Yeah, I'll watch some of it.
All right. Keeping an eye on the AFC East. All right. We always do this every week. Bills are 4-2. Jets are 2-4. Pats are 1-5. Dolphins are 2-3. And to think, if the Pats could have beat Miami and Seattle, we'll be having a different conversation right now.
Yeah, we would have been having a different conversation, but it is what it is.
That's how it is. Winning is what counts, right? Kendall in the NFL? All right.
If you don't win, then you're on to the Nets.
Around the NFL, some big trades this week.
Yeah, big trades this week, everybody.
Share those trades with us, Kendall.
Okay, Devontae Adams to the Jets.
Reunited with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, reunited with Rodgers.
AFC beefing up.
Yeah.
This is not good for the Patriots.
Well, no, none of this is good for the Pats.
So will he be targeted by Aaron Rodgers now? Quite frequently, probably, right?
Yeah, well, now they just fired their head coach.
Okay. How about Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper to Buffalo, that's shocking, But now Bills and Jets are maybe a playoff contender.
Okay. I think it's bad news for the Pats, but
I think it's bad news for all the AFC teams now, The Dolphins, too,
Other big news from last week. Cowboys get blown out 47-9,
How
Kendall.
about those Lions?
Could there be a coaching change in Dallas?
I think there could be a coaching change in Dallas.
Could there be a familiar coach that we're familiar with here
Yeah,
that could end up in Dallas?
Yeah, could Bill Belichick be me in a Dallas sweatshirt?
I don't know. I'm hearing that the Jaguars might be a possible landing spot for Coach Belichick. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Chiefs and Vikings are still 5-0, and that's all from last week.
Yeah.
Key matchups this week, Kendall. Pats, Jags, you already have the Pats. I have the Pats too. Seahawks, Falcons.
I have the Falcons. I
Okay.
think they're going to be back on a winning.
I have the Seahawks this week, Kendall. Titans, Bills.
I think I have Buffalo.
Yeah, I have Buffalo too. The Titans are coming off a tough loss. I don't think they're going to have what it takes to get past Buffalo this week,
I
though.
don't think they're going to have
Bengals, Browns.
I think the Bengals are going to get one.
I'm going with the Bengals. Texans, Packers.
Texans.
I'm going to go with the Texans too. I'm not just because of last week's big win over the Patriots, but they really look like a Super Bowl contender.
They really do. With Stephon Diggs, that's a good.
That's good. Yeah. So Dolphins versus Colts.
I think the Colts.
I'm going to go with the Colts. I don't think Miami can get past them. Vikings and Lions.
I think the Vikings.
Yeah, I think the Vikings are going to be 6-0 after this week. Eagles, Giants.
I think I have the Eagles.
You have the Eagles? I have the Eagles as well. Mr. Hodder's Giants. I don't think they're going to have what it takes to get past the Eagles this week.
I don't think they're going to have what it takes either.
Raiders versus Rams.
I think I have the Raiders.
I have the Raiders too. Big news this week. Tom Brady officially confirmed as an owner, a part
is.
owner of the team. Will that interfere with his broadcasting duties, Kendall?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. Can he announce games that the Raiders are playing in?
Well,
Wouldn't he have some inside information? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
we'll see how that works out. Panthers versus Commanders, Kendall.
Commanders. I really like how Jaden Daniels is playing right now.
Yeah, I have the Panthers too. Chiefs, Niners. Chiefs versus the Niners?
I think I have the Chiefs.
Yeah, I have the Chiefs. I think they're going to be 6-0 as well. Jets, Steelers?
I have the Jets.
You have the Jets? I'm going to go Steelers this one, Kendall. I'm not really sure they can get past the Steelers this week. Ravens, Buccaneers.
Bucks.
I'm going to go with the Bucks too, Kendall. Chargers, Cardinals.
I have the Chargers.
I have the Chargers as well. Bye week this week. The Bears and Cowboys have a bye.
Yeah, they do.
And on to what's becoming a more popular part of our show is Wildcat news.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so football. They had a big homecoming win, 21-7 over Cape.
Yep.
Going back a couple weeks ago, but they had a bye last week.
Yep.
This week, Saturday versus Oak Hill. Kendall, where is Oak Hill? It sounds like it's far away in Maine.
Sounds like it's far away.
So that's away this week, and then they're back home next week.
Yeah.
The golf team finished 10-1 this season. Team took 4th at the regular season championship, 5th at the state tournament. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really good, actually. Cross country, both teams will race the state qualifier on 26th of October in Cumberland. Top teams will advance to the state meet on November 2nd, so they still have a ways to go.
Yeah, they do.
Boys and girls cross country both play second Wednesday at the Western Maine Conference meet. Aiden Ring, only the second Wildcat runner since 1987 to win that race.
Yay, good for him.
Yeah, no, that's big news there
that's big news
in
for
the
the
cross country
Wildcat.
world. Soccer, boys and girls varsity soccer, they play Saturday against Yarmouth. Volleyball won last night.
Yeah, they did.
And they play again Saturday versus Deering, JV and varsity.
Field hockey won last night, too.
Field hockey, did they win or did they tie?
The varsity won.
Varsity won and JV tied.
Yeah.
Okay, that was yesterday. Saturday, home versus Lake Region. Senior night was rescheduled from the rain out.
Yeah, that wouldn't even got played anyway if that was still on.
All right, so we want everybody to get out and support senior night too, and get out and see these teams. Okay. What else do we have? That's it for this week.
Well, I mean, Celtics begin on Tuesday night.
Celtics start Tuesday. We'll have more of that coming up.
Yep.
More winter Wildcat news
Coming soon.
coming soon. Right. We're gonna have wrestling, basketball,
Unified.
What else? Hockey, boys and girls hockey,
Track.
indoor track.
Yep.
What else? What other events?
Skiing,
that will be there. Robotics coming up soon, I think.
Yep.
A lot of Wildcat stuff coming up.
Yep.
Okay, so we want to thank everybody for watching our show. We thank Mr. Rosenberg for being back there in the studio early in the morning on these days.
Yeah, we do.
It's a little difficult in the morning sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's a little earlier, but we want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see everybody next week.
Bye.
I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph. I get my shot and I promise it's wet. Waited too long, but I told him I'm next.